can we do here? I'll take this point across to Shailesh ji. Shailesh ji, we talk about accidents now. Accidents can happen to anyone. It could be the driver's fault. It can be the vehicle's fault. It can be the road's fault. But the problem is, with wrong side driving, it's almost like you're going there with a suicide vest. You know that it's not just your life that you're risking the life of someone else. So it's nothing short of an attempt to murder. This should be the charge that should be booked against people driving on the wrong side.
I have always been absolutely. I've always been advocating that it should be, considered in the case of 307, which is attempt to murder. It should not be just a challan of 15,000 rupees or maybe XYZ number, the figure, what you're saying. My point here is very simple. It comes out as a responsible behavior, responsibility, and I would also connect that with our national character approach. If I'm doing a wrong side driving, if I'm jumping a red light, I'm not a nationalist, I'm anti-nationalist, because government has paved some rules and regulation, because a vehicle is a weapon. I have been saying this since so many years, and I would keep saying this. A vehicle is a weapon if not used right, and my responsible behavior.
So what's the solution? Do we increase the number of traffic personnel? Do we increase the number of cameras? Do we do something else? What's the solution for this?
End of the day, it comes out from me. I'm managing the machine. It's my character on the road. Rules are there. Roads are there. XY, every infrastructure is there. And he very rightly said, the expert just who said before me, that road tere baap ka nahi hai, road mere baap ka nahi hai, whatever the case is, and ghanto ka safar minto mein. So that actually is creating a zone when we are encouraged to drive faster on the road. See, there is a machine which we need to manage. It has to have a reaction time. It needs some, traction on the surface of the things. Instant braking would also take a 100-kilometer running car to take 40 to 50 meters to stop even. So there has to be reaction time. There has to be an education system which has to be followed up, or, it has to be beforehand to a driver who is managing the things on the road, and stricter punishments needs to be there. This is not just 15,500. It should be on a very higher side, that yes, if he was driving that car, that singer, so his challan should be, his license should be, banned for certain period of time, because that also gives some kind of benchmark to the society that yes, this can happen to him, so that it can happen to us also.
Absolutely. It should act as a deterrent, and it should really send out a message. The punishment shouldn't only be collecting challan or collecting money or collecting fine or penalty. The punishment should be such that it sends across a message. In fact, Anurag ji, we are talking about the drivers here. What do you think causes these drivers to, resort to wrong side driving? Is it lack of basic civic sense? Is it poor driving skills? Or is it, at the end of the day, the fact that the reality is a lot of roads that you go onto, the roads are poorly lit, the signs are confusing. A lot of people don't really have an idea. Sometimes you do wonder how someone has even got a driving license. People don't understand what exactly the signs mean. How do you educate drivers to ensure that not just are they putting their life at risk, they also don't put the lives of other people at risk?
So actually, frankly, I'm telling you, the 90% infrastructure in India is wrong. Road signs, even the vegetation we are doing on the roads, these are wrong, because number of red light signals, even the traffic, road signs are hidden behind it. Second thing, we don't have the fear of the law. Our enforcement agencies are not working well. They are just working on the traffic regulation. They are not trained for the traffic management. Second thing about the penalty, we are having very low penalty in India. In future, in foreign countries, will go 1 month salary gone if you are challaned one time. Second time challan means 2 months salary, and third time means permanent license jabt ho jata hai. So the thing is that we don't have the fear of the law. Anyhow, we have to create this fear of law in the people's mind. And this is the thing. Second thing, naturally, if our police persons, if you go through the Motor Vehicle Act, they are challenged double if they are committing such type of mistakes. Why? This is a psychology behind it. That you are the enforcers. If you are themselves are doing the same thing, then you will be challenged double. In the same manner, the role models must be penalized very heavily and because publicized very clearly in all the public. Yes, if they are doing, they will be challaned very well and will be handled as per the rules of the law. So at least we have to create the sense. If I am committing something wrong on my road, so at least every citizen must think hundred of times, am I committing a mistake by doing such things? So we have to create such type of fear of law, because our political system is the worst. They all are VIPs and they are happy to violate the traffic rules. Number two, our police
But
persons
Mr. Anurag ji, I totally agree with you. The fact that increasing the penalty, increasing the fines could deter a lot of people from committing crimes. They would be worried about the amount of fines that they'd pay. But the